So here we go, another huge fight, and let us focus on this outstanding striker. A lot of people felt like he could have gone the professional boxing realm. Your thoughts on him coming in here tonight?
Yeah, very few boxers of this caliber have this amount of success inside the octagon. Because the reality is this: he fights in a boxing stance. His legs are pretty wide. He does a good job of rolling his shoulders, but he also is able to stay upright. It's very rare that a guy possesses this skill set and can defend the takedowns. He's a tremendous boxer. He's developed the takedown defense. At his best, he is standing with his feet apart, popping the jab, and using everything behind that jab.
You are absolutely right, and he has found that striking flow state pretty early throughout his UFC career. Game has slowed down for him a little bit defensively, seeing things well. We'll see how he handles this matchup tonight. He's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
Well, he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's an ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's going to have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Song Yadong. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world and the former UFC bantamweight champion, Henry Cejudo.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round one underway. There is Henry Cejudo. The messenger has drawn a lot of confidence from recent UFC fights against Demetrius Johnson. Joseph Benavidez has taken down most of his UFC opponents, including Johnson. We'll see if Cejudo chooses to shoot here early.
Nice straight punch. And blocks that hard punch.
Well, nice land there by Henry Cejudo. His boxing is on a completely different level than it was a few years back. All right, so there it is, and the first takedown comes pretty early. The boxer felt good about his takedown defense coming in. He is unable to stop the wrestler's first shot.
It's one thing to train with all of your partners and they give you a feel, but there's nothing like being in there with the guy. This guy's a high-level wrestler, and he showed that with that beautiful takedown.
All right, full guard here. Bottom fighter likes it. Top fighter figures to want to try to pass.
Yes, he definitely wants to pass, or he wants to get posture to land ground and pound.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Nice transition.
Let's go. Work for that back.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Gotta grab the wrist.
All right, close guard now. Cejudo's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Oh, here's a kick to the body. Blocked, though, by Yadong.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Oh, huge Superman punch. Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Cejudo. All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a home for that hook. He does a phenomenal job of keeping his elbow tight, really twisting his hip into that punch.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
You see him put himself into the half guard, like the control, yep. That is tight. Oh, now he's in trouble.
You need to work on his position.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used this momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
That was nice.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Cejudo's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Seconds now to go in round one.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Yadong. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Yadong.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Next.
Okay, there's no way you got that one. You lost that one, okay? But we're going to take this next one back. We know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. You can't handle it.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, and for all the good that he did in that round, it was the punching that really led to him really taking control of the fight. He did a great job finding his shot over and over again.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so next round is underway after he came very close to submitting his opponent in that previous round.
He came very, very close to getting that finish, but he wasn't able to get that little extra squeeze to get the finish. But it's okay. Continue to try and put yourself back in those positions to get the job done. Into the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy.
Oh, and there is another knee landed. You have to ask the question at this point, how many more can his opponent take before he crumbles down to the canvas? Beautiful execution on that strike there. Cejudo gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Beautiful transition.
All right, so new round, same narrative as he continues to land that hook, and Cejudo's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Cejudo's got a nasty bruise starting to appear on that left side. We'll keep an eye on it. Could pay dividends later. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice target change with attacking the body. Oh, nice. Using the free hand beautifully, lands a nice punch from the clinch. Big double leg level change. Over and over, he is landing punches to the head.
Yadong's in half guard. Just over 2 minutes to go. Cejudo's right back to the full mount. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition. It's tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's raining down, ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets touched by that leg kick attempt.
Nice punch there.
All right, so there it is again. Rinse, repeat, another takedown. Just like we mentioned off the jump, this wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. It's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
All right, feet on the hips here. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, outstanding combat.
A guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
10 minutes in the can.
Stop.
Take a seat, buddy. Great round. All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out to that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and you can...
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. start to trickle down. Oh, and now a beautiful single scoop to capitalize from here.
I mean, that was beautiful, the way that he took the underhook, stepped all the way across, and hit that hip toss.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar, just get the ground and pound.
He can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position. I mean, these wrestling transitions are beautiful. These guys are really getting after it.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up.
In the half guard.
Working out of the half guard here. Side control now, and certainly I would... Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Tries to mix in a takedown here. 2 minutes now to go.
Quick jab lands there.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, hook to the head by Yadong. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
When you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Cejudo's in half guard now. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up. In the Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Yadong's back in full guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Cejudo.
All right, sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You gotta suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Just touching him with the jab. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Yadong's in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
Yadong's eye is closing up. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Side control now. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Cejudo.
Now he's going full mount.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Cejudo's in half guard. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Oh, great reversal to top position by Yadong. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out. That's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Good work from the top here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Changing the position. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Oh, that's very deep now.
Still working on that submission.
He will not quit on trying to get the submission.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Oh, effective strike there by Yadong.
nice head kick.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Cejudo's in half guard. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Cejudo going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Stand with you. Everything you got.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut, because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle-down effect.
Ready.
That's what that is?
That's right.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Nice straight there. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Cejudo's back in half guard. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Yadong's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Oh, he needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Print the shirts, ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Cejudo's in half guard now. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5. Cejudo ground and pound from half guard now.
Gotta watch his neck.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position. If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Well-placed kick there by Yadong. Just out of range with that left hook. Push kick there to the body. All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends.
Oh, clean hook there. Oh, good block there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Cejudo gets the single leg takedown.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Let's get to that half guard position.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Yadong. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Make sure he stays high.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Cejudo's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he might have that submission locked in. All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
Yo, belly, drop it, ground and pound. His opponent's got to move, or the fight's going to get stopped.
All right, continuing to target that swelled area, and it is not looking good now.
Getting the mount here. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has
rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 50-45, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Henry Triple C Cejudo!
absolutely dominant performance out of the wrestler here tonight. Really didn't find himself in any danger throughout the fight, and that's pretty impressive given the nature of the opposition and how good his hands are.
Yeah, you know, when you got a boxer of this caliber, you can take no risk. You cannot